Myron Uhlberg's memoir, Hands of My Father, A Hearing Boy, His Deaf Parents, and the Language of Love, 2009, delves into his upbringing in 1940s Brooklyn with deaf parents. Known for his children's books, Uhlberg steps out of his usual genre to share his own childhood experiences. Both of his parents were deaf, and in that era, there was little knowledge on how to cater to the needs of the deaf community. Uhlberg's father, Louis, had been sent to an institution as a child that compelled deaf children to vocalize, despite their inability to hear themselves. Despite this, Louis, like other deaf individuals, learned American Sign Language, a form of communication created by the deaf community to interact amongst themselves. Securing a job at a noisy printing press, Louis's position was protected by union membership. On the other hand, Uhlberg's mother, a teenager at the time, was attracted to hearing boys. Her parents believed she would be happier with a deaf man who had a well-paying job, leading to her arranged marriage with Louis. Love soon blossomed between them. Uhlberg himself was born with the ability to hear, making American Sign Language his first language. As he picked up spoken English, he became an interpreter for his parents during walks or store visits. Thus, he became bilingual, although there were times when he couldn't fully grasp his parents' signs, resulting in him creating some of his own. The memoir is filled with vivid memories from Uhlberg's childhood. At the age of 6, he was called upon to interpret the historical boxing match between Joe Louis and Max Schmeling on the radio. Struggling to keep up with the fast-paced radio announcer, Uhlberg resorted to acting out the match to help his parents understand the action. Through Hands of My Father, Myron Uhlberg beautifully narrates the unique world he grew up in, shaped by the language of love that transcends any barriers posed by hearing differences. As his parents' conduit to the outside world, Uhlberg often finds himself in the challenging position of interpreting uncomfortable situations. He has to convey negative reports during parent-teacher conferences and accompany his parents to the doctor's office, where he learns that his younger brother has epilepsy. Adding to the weight on his young shoulders, he takes on the responsibility of watching over his brother during seizures, as his parents cannot hear them. From an early age, Uhlberg realizes that he must be transparent for his parents, bearing the burden of being their primary link to the hearing world. Despite the pressure, he cherishes his parents and their optimism. Their love and appreciation make it hard for him to feel resentful. In fact, he adores them and is inspired by their passion for life. Despite being deaf, they got married and started a family during the challenging times of the Great Depression. His father embraces sign language as a vibrant technicolor language, expressing emotions and depth that spoken English often lacks. Uhlberg witnesses this enthusiasm during regular meetings with other deaf individuals at Coney Island, referred to as deafies by his mother. The various signing styles of his father's community captivate him. As a memoir, Hands of My Father provides a glimpse into a young boy's coming of age amid some of the 20th century's most significant events, such as the Great Depression, World War II, the polio epidemic, and the early Cold War. His role as an interpreter for his parents offers a unique perspective on the time. He witnesses how marginalized groups, like the handicapped community, strive for success and recognition. For instance, he and his father witnessed Jackie Robinson, Louis's favorite player, make history while playing for Brooklyn. Throughout Uhlberg's early life, two themes resonate deeply. He is enamored with his parents' zest for life, even as they navigate a world that often fails to accommodate the deaf. The ability to hear is perceived as limiting, leading him to question what constitutes a normal life experience. Uhlberg treasures the unique perspective of his parents and the broader deaf community, but his greatest affection lies with his parents. Their love for each other sustains them through moments of joy, despair, happiness, and adversity. In this regard, Uhlberg enjoys a typical childhood, filled with tree climbing, mischief, and the warmth of loving parents. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.